Costa Rica, a Central American success story. Another sunny day in Costa Rica. But to become even more successful, we need to establish a German rule over the Costa Rica, the Zentralamerikanisches Reich. And we will establish a German rule over the Costa Rica in cooperation with coffee companies, German coffee companies. In Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, we saw the rule of banana companies, but in Costa Rica we see the rule of coffee. What if coffee ruled Central America? Sounds pretty interesting. I like that idea. And we also got only one division. Fuck. Nomination of the Republican candidate. Let's give this doctor a chance. The 1936 elections. Viva Calderon. Calderon announces his ambitions, and just like every other politician, he stands for all the best and stands against all the worst. Yep, this is a socialist victory. Disaster in the ZKG. Perfect, boys, that's what we need. In aftermath of the American Depression, the largest coffee barons of our nation bond together and joined forces in the German-headed ZKG or Zentralamerikanisches Kaffeegesellschaft, buying up the UFC and other American assets left and right. Boosted by the economic golden age of Germany, the ZKG has come to control vast swathes of our land and economy, not only determining domestic policy but providing work to thousands of Costa Rican citizens. What a good German, guys. But after the Black Monday things got pretty bad for ZKG, they have gone bankrupt and we need to help them. We need to save this coffee company. Those Germans had it coming anyway. Yep, their bankruptcy makes us a lot of troubles. The next important moment which will decide the path of our today's campaign is gonna be the ZKG bailout. So if we choose Americans, we will grow influence of the UFC and bananas. But if we choose Germans, we will grow the influence of the ZKG and coffee companies. So American bananas against German coffee. Also founded by Costa Rican coffee farmers of German descent, the explosive growth of the German economy has led to the company being absorbed into a German multinational company, the ZKG. As this, however, tied the company to the German stock exchange. The fallout of the Black Monday's disaster has had catastrophic consequences for the company, who now edges on bankruptcy. Panama pressures Cotto. Again, this naughty neighbor. This stupid-ass motherfucker can't stop annoying us. Well, Monroe Doctrine, it's your time. Otherwise, our daddy from Europe will save us. Yep, the Yanks are still strong. The United States intervenes. The United States has intervened on our behalf and is ordering Panama to restore the status quo. They would be fools not to comply. Let us hope the stability remains. God save America. ZKG, permanent solution, and there we will choose the second option. We shall ask the Germans for assistance. Because it's a German company and Germans are really interested in it, in saving ZKG and their Central American influence. And we see that Germans made the right choice because German support arrives. Deutschland über alles. Deutschland über alles. Deutschland über alles. There in decisions we also got a mini game in which we can hire the influence of the ZKG, and we will do everything for that. And now, boys, in September 1936 we've got enough German influence to make the German takeover. With the Zentralamerikanische Kaffeegesellschaft now controlling a majority of Costa Rica's land, they were free to do as they pleased with our government. With attempts curtailing them having failed, Costa Rica has now become the Kaiser's first New World possession. Für Gott, Kaiser und Vaterland. And as the result of our decisions, the ZKG overthrows the government. We will leave the first option with August Wilhelm for the next campaign, but today we will choose the second option. The ZKG's board of directors shall directly rule Costa Rica. ZKG. What a nice German color, what a nice German flag. What can I say about this, and this? Well, the Costa Rica on steroids be like. a German general staff. Costa Rica's army is in a pitiful state, without proper training or weaponry. Luckily, Berlin will send advisors to whip the Costa Rican army into shape. Cause someone needs to unite the whole Central America under the firm German hand. The Caffeine Festival. Exactly, everyone must remember that we are ruled by the coffee company, not by these stupid banana companies like in Honduras. And a cup of coffee, that should get them calmed down for a bit. Everyone must drink at least 5 cups of coffee per day. German coffee propaganda slogan. The coffee rush. Our borders are open to all true Germans seeking profit and adventure. But I've got only one question. If we are a true German state, so why does our capital named as San Jose? And we've got city named Liberia? That's a huge mistake. I mean, this is a mistake. And that is a real Liberia. Fourth Mexican Empire. Okay, Mexico, I got that you really like numbers, but why not the 5th one or the 6th one? Even more, I like number 8, so why isn't that a 8th Mexican Empire? Puerto Rico, my lovely Puerto Rico, a rightful part of the United States. Now it's gonna be mine. Costa Rica is long away from Berlin, and the journey can be a long one, with syndicalist ships roaming in the Atlantic, securing a base of operations to connect us to the Kaiserreich in order. Purchasing the island of Puerto Rico will do. Damn, right now Puerto Rico is under control of syndicalists. Okay, bud, we've got a deal. I give you food, bananas and coffee, and you give me Puerto Rico. Sounds like a fair trade. The Caesar of Puerto Rico. And we don't ask anyone because we will get Puerto Rico just as a fact. It's a free, real estate. Now we got even more space to plant coffee. Once we bought Puerto Rico, we realized that we want to buy even more lands, so we will buy up Central American land. To secure our ever-growing monopoly on coffee, purchasing lands in Central America is in order. One by one, we will gain control, becoming more powerful than the nations we do business with. The newest evolution of the banana republics. Now they are gonna become coffee republics. Just don't tell them that you can make a milkshakes combining coffee and bananas. After that, Central America is gonna become the capital of the world. The newest evolution of the banana republics. Costa Rica has been fully transformed into a new breed of corporate state. Like the Americans and their United Fruit Company, our fault that one created the famed banana republics of Honduras and Guatemala, the ZKG and their German benefactors have created a new Coffee Republic here in Costa Rica. The only king here is coffee. Just give me a sec, I'll make a cup of coffee. Now with a cup of coffee, everything is much better, boys. First things first, negotiate for Nicaragua. Nicaragua is at our whim. With the vast majority of their land under our control, we are free to take charge. While some may challenge us, they can no longer stop the ZKG. The last thing left is for the current government to name a price. I will buy every single state and every single government right here. Okay, we have annexed Nicaragua just as a fact. We didn't even need to do anything. Well, I'm glad about that. And the next thing that I wanna do is gonna be an offer for the canal. Cause I wanna gain control over the most important trade route in Western Hemisphere. I wanna control the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal is the gate to the New World. Controlling it's vital for the Empire. We must secure the canal one way or another, and we are ready to pay any price for it. A disastrous denial. The fool bastards that lord over Panama denied our most generous offer to take their land off their hands. We will show them the error of their ways, for the ZKG's destiny is to control Central America. Here's the lot of them. This is gonna be the end for Panama. And yeah, buy it all. We will buy even more Central American lands. All of Central America will be under our control. What an ambitious plan. Just listen to this. The Zentralamerikanische Kaffeegesellschaft declared war on Panama. Just a Panama. Any last words, приятель? Now let's get back to the Central America. Brudas, it's time to end up the rule of bananas over the Central America. We will replace the UFC, United Fruit Companies. The United Fruit Company was once kingmaker in Central America, but with the onset of a civil war in the United States, we are free to fill their place. Buying up lands once owned by the UFC will help solidify the control of Germany in Central America. Goodbye bananas. Hello, coffee. Okay, we can try to purchase some nations, for example Honduras, El Salvador and Guatemala. Let's start with Honduras. Okay, they denied my suggestion. I got it. And of course we all understand what does that mean. Sorry pal, it's just business. Yep, they can do literally nothing. And now we need to try to buy Guatemala. The riches of coffee. Man, I have already drank my cup of coffee. I need to make another one. An average cup of coffee may seem simple enough, yet behind every cup is a vast network of trade and commerce. Becoming the world's dominant supplier of caffeine will rake in significant profits for the Kaiserreich. They didn't make it. Okay, and what if I try to do this? And you brood of capitalism. Man, I like that idea. May profit ever find the Zentralamerikanische Kaffeegesellschaft. So the whole Central America is now my core states. Yep, everything is my core states. Things just can't get better for me. Holy shit, just look at those effects. We truly live in a coffee-fueled society. We live in a coffee paradise. Costa Rica now shines as glimmering and golden paradise of capitalist progress, unshackled by the imitations of lesser states and lesser man. The world now watches out for glorious capitalist paradise as we further strive for greater riches and higher profits. Glory to the ZKG. And now we need to share our influence to the south. We need to conquer Venezuela and Colombia. Venezuela is a territory rich in oil. Oil needed to power the war machines of the Kaiser. Using the former territory of Klein Venedig as a justification, we will secure Venezuela's black gold. So we will have not only black water, but black gold. A totally great expansion of the ZKG. And I didn't forget about my estate. They don't feel so good, so it's a great chance to destroy them. But black gold is our main goal for now. Hello, Venezuela. So you have conquered West Guyana. Pretty interesting. Especially in realities of 2024. Bro is totally fucked. It's time to take a former part of Mexico. This is a Central American blitzkrieg. Now, Brutus, our shape is perfect. So from this video we understood that coffee is better than bananas. Coffee has officially won this game.